We're asking fans, how did you come up with your pet's name? Tinkerbell, Snowball, Fido? Did you name your pet after an inanimate object or a character? Maybe you named your pet after your role model or a family member or a loved one. Or, best of all, maybe you named your pet after a pun. Love those names especially. But we want to know what your pet's name is, and more importantly, what the story is behind that name.
I love this question. I talked about it at length with my cat that I talk about at length all the time too. But my parents, they don't have any pets, but they do have these 2 rabbits that are like rabbits outside.
Some might call those pets.
Yeah, well, they're not wild rabbits. It's like somebody just let them loose on Easter or something.
Yeah.
And so they're always in my parents' yard and they watch them all the time. So they named them. It's a couple apparently, and they're very close. And so they named them Sahorny Weaver and Humpalong Cassidy. So yeah.
So for me, this makes me think of my 2 adorable and perfect cats that my fiance and I adopted last year. And when we went to the foster home to get them, the foster lady, named each of the litters that she takes in after different TV shows. So this litter that we took from was the Sex and the City litter. So we ended up taking home Samantha and Carrie, and there was a big joke about it from the foster lady's Facebook page. She was like, "You reunited Samantha and Carrie. Like, whoever thought it could ever be done?"
If you watch us all the time, you know that Trish is a country girl. And I used to go up and visit her farm from time to time when I was growing up. And I used to tell my kids, like when we needed to like get rid of an aging pet, we would say, "Oh, we're just going to take it up to, Trish's farm and just let it go up there." And I never knew that people actually did that and then actually did it after saying it.
Yes.
We just said it. Sorry, kids. If you want to find Sahorny Weaver, you know where to go.
From upstate.
Well, it's funny. There's a dog sitting place right near my house that has like a weekend thing, and they call it the farm. So literally, that's the other thing. Is I'm like,
right?
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, we bring our dog up to
kids
the farm.
Yeah, kids go where the dogs this weekend. You go. Oh, we took them to the farm.
What's the farm?
You did what? Anyway, let's proceed.
Yes. Well, I think that is a hilarious story. Let's see if other people have similarly hilarious stories to tell.
I have an adorable 11-pound Yorkie that I named Cooper because I was convinced my next car would be a Mini Cooper. And now I drive a Jeep, so he's the only Mini Cooper I have.
Should have named him Rover.
Right there.
What's your pet's names and how did you come up with it? It's them actually. So we've got Benji Bubble Blossom. Benji Bubble Blossom. Because he's a lovely rescue dog, and I wanted to make him feel, bright and alive and happy. And I've got Minnie Mooch Bubble Blossom. She's a little Pekingese. And then I've got Jemima Buttercup. That's a little pussycat. And Kit Kat Buttercup also, another little pussy.
See, she has great names, but you would expect that from somebody named Fifi.
Her name is Dr. Callie Torres, and got her name from Grey's Anatomy, named after Dr. Calliope Torres, MD, main dog.
Bravo. Celebrity dog.
Look how cute his little eyes are. His little button eyes, like a toy.
So I actually have a pet rabbit. He's a black rabbit. He's awesome. He's litter box trained. It's actually super easy to do that. Anyone that wants a rabbit, literally you can train him in a litter box. My rabbit is called Frank. And he is from Donnie Darko, from the movie Donnie Darko. Frank the rabbit. And maybe he's evil. Maybe not. You decide.
If you don't like that name, you can always borrow Humpalong Cassidy.
I had a cat named Peter, and this is how I got his name. In college, these 2 girls came and knocked on the door, and they were like, "Hey, is Peter home?" And I'm like, "Peter doesn't live here." They kept insisting that Peter lived there. That was the address that Peter gave them. Peter went and lied to them, whatever else. It was like this fiasco, but obviously Peter didn't live there. Well, that week, my cat had kittens, and I had to name one of them Peter because obviously Peter lived there. Peter wouldn't lie to them. That's the address he gave them.
Another good rabbit name, by the way.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit, yeah.
One of my pet's names is Banjo. He is an orange cat with no tail. I came up with it because I've always been a fan of the Banjo and Kazooie franchise. And maybe one day we'll get a real third installment. I have actually named all of my orange cats after characters from Banjo and Kazooie, but this time it felt like the time was nigh to name a cat Banjo, and that's how he got his name.
So JJ, you're familiar with the series. Is orange important in the Banjo and Kazooie series?
You know
what, everybody? It's time for us to vote. There are blue buttons across the bottom of your screen. You should go ahead and click one of them. And let's send somebody to the final rounds. If you don't see buttons, go ahead and click on the link in chat. It will open up the voting screen. Who did you like best? Let's find out. Well, you notice that not everybody yet has like a full star count score across the top. It's because there hasn't been that much time for everybody to vote. And in fact, these kinds of questions, not only the fact that you can win money on, congratulations, Alexis B. You are going to the final round. If you want to send stars to people and increase their star count, you can also do that by clicking the link in the chat, the one that's pinned up on the top. And the cool thing about that is that that stars belong to people, not to videos. And so the more stars you get, the more frequently your videos are going to show up. It gives you more chance to get votes and helps your chances of winning the whole shebang.
Wow.
Oh. It's a good deal.
Yeah, no, it's a good way to play along, show some love to people, and send some support.
Yeah. We have a great community.
By the way, my cat is like yowling in the background. Romeo.
Oh, I hope to one day be able to bring my dog on the air, but she is 60 to 70 pounds, so I would have to like do deadlift just to lift her up on camera.
Yeah, that's how I feel with my cat. My cat.
Mickey.
Oh, Mickey.
Yeah, no, we call Romeo Brother Meow because he goes like, so we call him Bromeo.
Oh.
But his name is actually Romeo. If only you could see him, you would know why. Hey, Romeo.
Romeo, Romeo.
Wherefore art thou? That's actually not what it means.
Record your answer using the links below, and be sure to subscribe, follow, and register. That way you'll get QOTD content, including daily announcements, right in your feed.
Thank you to everyone who's watched, voted, and recorded so far this week. Remember that the top voted answers make it to our Thursday Big Show, so vote and record away.
So let us know, fans, what's your pet's name, and how did you come up with it?